everyone, it's Ann here from Ann Makes. Thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome into my studio. If you are new here, please remember to subscribe by clicking on the subscribe button below or on the Ann Makes in the corner of the screen. And when you see that bell pop up, click on that, and that way YouTube will know that you wish to be notified every time I have a new video that goes live. So today, I'm really excited to share this with you. I have some projects that I made with Cricut Infusible Ink Products. I used some of the ink transfer sheets as well as the new Cricut Infusible markers and pens. Now, I was doing some experimenting and I really wanted to see if there were other things that the Cricut Infusible ink would transfer to successfully, and that would just open up the possibilities for all us crafters. So I went to one of my favorite stores to find inexpensive craft supplies, which is the dollar store. I went specifically to a couple of Dollartrees and a Dollarama to find these blanks to use with the Cricut Infusible inks. I was able to make some wonderful projects using items that only cost a few dollars from my local dollar stores. Can't wait to show you everything I used. Let me explain what the Cricut Infusible Ink products are all about. Cricut has come up with a way to make it easy for crafters to transfer images onto blank surfaces that can receive the ink transfer system. It's a form of sublimation, basically. It's different from iron-on in that the ink from the transfer sheets or the ink from the markers and pens that Cricut has made becomes one with the fabric, versus iron-on where you would feel the edge of the iron-on. In order to use the either ink transfer sheets or the ink transfer pens, you do need to use heat. You do need to be able to use a heat source such as a Cricut Easy Press, and that heats up to about 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And you will have better success with something like the Easy Press versus an iron, because an Easy Press is flat on the underside. What I mean by that is that here is an Easy Press 2 that I have, and as you can see, the sole plate is completely flat. An iron would have small holes in it along the edges, and those holes will create like a discoloration for the ink when the ink transfers onto the rest of the fabric. The other item that is needed to work successfully with the Cricut Infusible inks is an Easy Press pad or a heat pad. The fact that this is a uniform uniform thickness, there are no lumps and bumps in it, makes for a better transfer, more successful transfer on your projects. So another item that I needed to use to make some of these projects were some laser copy paper and some heat resistant tape. This is the Cricut brand. So what did I manage to make? I got a hat. Yes, a hat from a Dollartree. The trick is to find a base that is 100% polyester or as close to 100 as possible. The higher the polyester count, the greater the chances of success with the transferring process. So here is a baseball cap that I got at Dollar Tree. I am in Canada, so this cost me $1.25. And by the way, all the products I am showing you today were all purchased by me. I was not given any of these products, nor was I asked by Cricut or anybody to post this video. Now this hat was not a complete success, as there is a little bit of shadowing on the edges of the cap, but mind you, this was one of my very first projects, and it's not like Cricut does sell baseball cap blanks to do this, and it was a bit of a challenge to do on a round piece, but it is doable with practice. To make this cap, I used the ink transfer sheets, the pattern cabbage rose. The cabbage rose and the rose colored. There's a solid in here and a rose pattern to make this. I also got the design for this off of Cricut Design Space. I also tried using the ink transfer sheets on some regular little, get this, cleaning towels. Microfiber cleaning towels from the Dollar Tree. You get 2 in here for $1 in the US, $1.25 in Canada. And I was able to make this one. And then I used the negative part or the positive part, I can't never remember which one it is, of my letters here that I cut out with the Cricut. This is an Infeasible ink sheet in the watercolor splash set. I used this one here, and I used the Cricut Explore Air to cut out this design again that I got from Cricut Design Space. And then with the leftover, I went back and I did a second towel, and all it says, I did a second towel. Sorry, I had it upside down. I did a second towel that says, keep it clean. Now, this worked very well. Again, this is 100% polyester, so the transfer was successful. Next, I got slippers. Can you believe it? Yes, slippers from the Dollar Tree. I got some pink slippers and some white slippers. The pink slippers I did by drawing with the Cricut Explore Air this kitty cat design. Now it's all faded because it's been transferred, but this is what's left over of it. With the Cricut Infusible Ink marker. Cricut Infusible Ink pens are available as pens at 0.4 and as markers at 1.0. So this was done with the marker, which was drawn on laser copy paper, which is very important. I don't understand exactly the science behind this part, but I know that the laser copy paper has some sort of coating that works better with the infusible ink. I did try it with just my regular copy paper, and it wasn't successful, so I got laser copy paper, and it does work. And here you go. I got this on the pink slippers. On the white slippers, I used the Cricut Infusible Ink sheet. I used this rose color, and again, I got a design for this on Cricut Design Space. And I was very happy with the result that I got. Now, I tried it on a non-white surface. Now, Cricut does say that these Cricut Infusible inks are to be transferred to white-based surfaces because they will be more vivid. If you use any other color than white, the colors will not be as vivid, and it makes sense because the ink is basically transferred into the fabric and becomes one. So if you put something on a black fabric, it's gonna sort of disappear. So I have this gray apron. Whoops, the sun behind it. And I designed this on Cricut Design Space. It's my logo, and makes. And I use, again, the pink sheet here in the watercolor splash. Now, this pink is not a fully solid pink. It is like a watercolor, a little bit like the effects you would get with Distress Oxide inks, let's say. So it has like little spots. So, and there are areas where the pink looks a little faded, but it's not faded. It's just the design of the pattern of this ink sheet. Now, this apron, I got this at a Dollarama, and it is, I looked on the little label inside to see what the fiber content is, and I believe it's 80% polyester. So maybe if this had been 100% polyester, I would have had even more vivid colors, and if it had been white, it would have been even brighter. But this is what I got on this light gray 80% polyester based apron from Dollarama. Last but not least, going back to Dollar Tree, I got one of their pillowcases. This is 100% polyester. It is a very satiny, very slippery fabric to work with. So I did have a little challenge. I did accidentally cut off the ear of the cat when I used this because it's a very, very slippery process. But it came out very nicely. The pink pen that I did use the Cricut Infusible Ink pen. I did use the 0.4 to draw this mandala style kitty that I found again on Cricut Design Space onto a sheet of laser copy paper that I then transferred onto this 100% base white polyester pillowcase from the Dollar Tree. And I'm very pleased with the projects that I've made, and I was really excited to share that with you, that you can actually have some successful outcomes by using products from the dollar store. This will make for really quick, easy, and inexpensive gifts for your loved ones and friends. So I hope that you enjoyed this little update that I have for you of what I've been successful with for using Cricut Infusible Ink products with other items. And I would appreciate a thumbs up, especially if you like this video. Please like, please comment, share if you care. Do not forget to subscribe because I have more projects to come. So thank you very much again for watching, and until next time, stay crafty. Bye.